Hi, good Thursday morning. It's a little bit overcast. It's not cloudy, but it's just a little bit overcast. But it's going to be nice. I don't know what they say. I think it's going to be a little warmer today. It was down just a little bit because we had a humidity came down. But right now the dew point's still only 68 and it's 70 degrees, and so you can't beat it. It sounds pretty good to me. I can handle this kind of weather. It'll get a little bit cooler, which will even be better. We'll get ourselves over here to the main screen here, and so that shows up. So I seen Scott came on early. He says, hi folks, taking mother-in-law to the doctor, so I can't make it to the chat. So he says, have a good time. We will, but we'll miss you, Scott. So hope everything's good with your mother-in-law. Where's everybody at? Haven't seen anybody on yet. We're just waiting for everybody to get out of bed and join the chat. So I better ask Sue, is it streaming? It should be.
Yeah.
Yep, streaming fine. So double check it.
Good.
Looks good. Sounds good. Boy, I'm just good.
You're good.
I'm really good. Well, we've got the coffee chat mug full of V8 juice this morning, so that's what we're drinking till we get something stronger. That's what we're having. Look at that Paco in the background. That looks like Taco the Paco. It does. It looks just like Taco the Paco. There's Rat Fink. Hey Ron. Good morning, Ron. Yeah, it looks like my fish Taco. He's getting huge. I mean, he's getting so big. I don't know. We might have to eat him. I don't know. He's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So what's up, Ron? How's everything up in Rat Fink land? He's probably getting ready. Bike Week will be coming up here in a couple weeks. It's a Biketoberfest, actually. Bike Week is in the spring. Biketoberfest is now. So the Halloween version of Bike Week. So that'll be coming up. There's Patty. Hello, Patty. Good to see Patty on this morning. Is Patty still over at Crystal River? Out boondocking. Who says, hey, Rat Fink? There's John. Hey, good morning, John. I've been seeing you've been taking your road trick out a little bit. Good morning from Nova Scotia. Oh, yeah, I've been watching. John's been, looks like you've been taking it out on some adventures, or looked like, did you have a wheel problem or something? Is that what I saw? Oh, so it's good to see John on. Yeah, it was super hot yesterday. Yeah, it did. You know, it's warmed up again. I'm ready for that little cool down we had, but I knew that one wouldn't last. Yeah, Patty's still in Crystal River. Cool. That says, hey, hi, Patty. Crystal River is a nice, quiet, and maybe Denny come on. He's close to you. He's in Crystal River. Sue's brother, Denny, he's not that far from where you're at. I know exactly where you're at. I know where Denny's at. You know.
I wonder if she could be in the same campground.
That's a possibility. Hey, there's Hawk. Good morning, Dog Pound. Good morning, Hawk. How are you doing this morning? Good to see you. They're nice and bright, and it's not. Well, I said not sunny, but it's not bad out. I was watching over here at Skydive DeLand this morning. The Skydive team from Qatar is here. They're here quite a bit, and it was dark. It was like 5 or 5:30, and they've been shooting fireworks off the feet, skydiving with fireworks coming off. And I took a video for it. I didn't take any this morning, but they've been entertaining us lately there. Yeah, Rat said yeah, it was 96 here yesterday. Yeah, that's about what it was here.
102 on your
Well, my home weather station is a little aggressive in the temperature because it sets in the sun. It said 102, you know. Okay, John said, yep, traveled in Maine. Oh, how cool. A bit of a brake issue, but no big deal. Okay, yeah, you know, you're bound to have issues come up. That's what I've been working on the road track here quite a bit, just turning it. In the last year, we have been using it to go out to the flying field, and we haven't really been just staying overnight in it. We've been using it, but we're going to change up and do some camping. And now I'm changing it over to camping mode. Plus, haven't used it much all summer, so it's dirty. It's got to be washed. We got to go get the oil changed in it. I've been doing some upgrades in it, so I've been working in the road trek quite a bit here. This morning, I'm going to go ahead and the back is like a lounge. And I'm going to turn it into bed. Once we make the bed up, we leave it up. We don't make the bed up every night. Too much hassle, you know. So this morning I'm going to get the stuff out and convert the lounge back into a bed.
I think John's is set up as twin beds, if I'm not mistaken.
He might be. Is yours twins beds, John?
Or his This is a popular, so
If it's a poplar, you can have the twin or a king, I guess.
or
You
a
know?
front to back.
Yeah, I wish ours was that way. You know, ours goes crossways. If it was, I'd rather have twins. It's much easier to get up and down at night, you know. Yeah, Sue says, how's the weather in Nova Scotia, John? Yeah, Maine is beautiful. Hey, there's Alex, Cultural Lifestyle and Travel. Good morning, Alex. Good morning. I just wanted to stop by and say hi. I'm glad you stopped by. It's a beautiful morning out here. How's it down in Miami? John says, getting cool here. It's 15 to 20 degrees Celsius. Okay, Google, what is 20 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
20 degrees Celsius is equal to 68 degrees Fahrenheit.
So it's 68 degrees. So it's 70 here right now. Now this is morning. It'll get up to 92 or so today because it went back up. But it's I'm taking it that's your midday temperatures is pretty much our low temperature. Yeah, Sue says hi, Alex. Good to see Alex on this morning. How's everything going with Alex? Good to see you on. In fact, Alex, I just you sent me a sticker some time ago, and I've gotten lazy, and I just added the sticker to the road trek. And
Scott's video prompted us to do that.
yeah, Scott and actually Robert did a sticker video, and then Scott did one, and so I did a little footage. I'm not sure when or where I'll put it yet, but I did a sticker thing, so I'm going to be out one of these times here and put that into one of my videos, you know, on a sticker review on. So, but yeah, I just got it on. Appreciate the sticker, Alex. Alex says, it's a gorgeous today, 0 clouds in the sky, and watching a flock of birds fly by my office window. How cool. Alex said, awesome, thanks. Oh, you're welcome. I appreciate the sticker, you know. If anybody else has any stickers they want to send my way, be more than happy. We'll put them on the road trek. In the link below is our email address. Send me an email and I'll give you the address to send them there. Someday maybe we'll get a P.O. box. And he says 88 degrees. Well, you're warmer down there. I said we're just 70 here, so you're a little bit warmer down in the Miami way. So he says, sounds nice, Alex. What do you do for a living, Alex? I was going to say, I don't do nothing anymore for a living, but I'm retired, but I'm so busy that I probably work harder than I did I can't say I work harder when I was working. My job was a very hard, labor-intensive job, hanging on boats and upholstering boats, and I wouldn't recommend it for a living. There's no money in it. But yeah, I work really hard. But I work a lot between the YouTube and just things around here. I keep busy all the time on, which I enjoy it though. This is the work I wish I could have done all my life, is this kind of work. You know, I did a lot of physical work, which I'm paid for it. You know, man, I got arthritis in my shoulders and arms and back and legs, and a lot of the arms is from hanging on the side of boats, pattern things. When you would make like an enclosure or isinglass and stuff on boats, you had to make a pattern. You used the plastic stuff, and you'd take it up and you'd hang off the side of the boat with one arm. This is the arm I hurt because I'm left-handed, and do your patterning. And it's like, now I'm paying for it big time. So work is a pain. Hey, there's Tammy. Hey, Tammy. Hi, crazy dogs. We're all the crazy dogs. Good to see Tammy on.
Hi, Tammy.
How's everything up your way? Are you getting any cooler, Tammy? I noticed up north, it seemed like it wasn't cooling down as usually by now it's starting to really cool down. Yeah, John says our road trek sets up as a twin or a king bed, but we usually set it up as a king and take it apart during the day. Okay. Well, ours is so hard to make. I mean, once we put it together, it stays. We put it in bed mode, we keep it in bed mode, you know. But now we lounge in the front. The way ours is set up, it's great in the front. We turn the driver's seat and the passenger seat around, and then we can actually kick back, put our feet on. We got 4 chairs and swing the TV out, sit back there and relax. I mean, we love the way that's set up. We just wish it had twin beds that we could leave made up, because it's easier getting in and out of them. We don't have to crawl over top of somebody. Sue said, hi, Tammy. Alex said, I work at clinical research and do testing on new medications that will go out on the market and do some testing so the FDA can approve the drugs. So when you see a medication commercial, you hear the drug. Okay, so you do all the testing on that. Pretty cool, Alex.
We were just talking about those commercials.
Well, yeah, we was. We was just watching the commercial the other day talking about them. It was laughing because at some point they always say, "Do not take." I was cracking up at. May cause blah blah blah. There you go. Well, then that's what we were laughing about the commercials. You know, they tell all the side effects and that, but a lot of them, majority of them, somewhere within the commercial, it says "Do not take." It's like, oh, they don't want you to take this. You know? Tammy says, "Yeah, I had a jacket on this morning." Okay, it's sweater weather. Is that what they call it? Rat says, "Hey T, hi Rat." Who says, "Oh cool, Alex, we were just talking about those commercials." Yeah, Rat said it was 96 here yesterday. I almost put my on my jacket. I know, I did the same thing, Ron. You know, like right now it's 70. I walked out earlier on the deck about 5:30 and watched parachuters come down. And man, I thought I was going to have to put long sleeves on and a jacket, and it was 70. You know, anything below 70 is cold. Well, actually, it's feeling kind of good. You know. Yeah, Tammy says, Alex, he goes, so the commercials we see are kind of from you guys. Yeah, I take it he does the test to decide what side effects and all that, you know, which they need to. I mean, you need to know what to expect. I mean, that's an awesome, we need that. We need you, Alex. Yeah, John says, Rat Fink, laugh out loud. Terry says, laugh out loud, Rat. Rat Fink. Yeah, Alex says, we find out the causes. Sometimes the side effects is worse than the cause. Yeah, it is. I've seen that so much medication, and then I've seen a lot of people start taking medication for one thing, and then the side effects, then they start treating the side effects with another medication, and on and on and on and on. So, you know, that's what it does. Yeah, Tammy says, may cause bleeding from the ears, eyes, etc. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, I don't know what that's in the bleeding, you know. It says, blindness, just can't get over that. Yeah, it's like, it causes blindness. No, I think I'll pass. Yeah, not fun. It needs to be, no, it does. It does need to, it's a very important thing that needs to be, so you know what's going on. We was watching a medical show. Which one was that? They were trying to, that was New Amsterdam, and they was trying to figure out why somebody's medication wasn't working, because they were taking some other stuff that would counteract the medication, and end up was a tooth, an abscessed tooth was causing the problem. So
she had rheumatoid arthritis.
Yeah,
and the drugs weren't working.
Of course, this is a TV show, but it's all fake. But you know, yeah. John says Ostra may cause leakage. Yeah, we don't want that. You know. Well, you know, you can.
Yeah, I don't need drugs for that.
Well, it depends, you know. It just depends, you know. That leakage just depends. Terry says, Johnny. Rat says, I don't take any drug the doctor tells me to take. I don't, of course, I don't go to the doctor first, and I don't take one drug, you know. I take a little bit of ibuprofen or acetaminophen, one of the two, for, you know, aches and pains, and that's it, you know. Yeah, Sue said, yeah, we do laugh at those commercials, but it's important to know those things. It sure is. Yeah, it sure is. Yeah, actually, I personally try never to take meds. There's your clue. Yeah, it's like, I agree with you, Alex. I don't, and I actually don't take any. I haven't had a prescription. I think in my lifetime I had one prescription. It was for pain after a tooth was pulled for, it was like ibuprofen. It was just a stronger version of it. That's the only medication I have ever had a prescription for in my life. And he says we have to come up with a shorter name for culture, lifestyle, and travel. Well, we just call him Alex because that's his name's Alex, you know, or CLT. CLTs, we go by the one. It was on Robert's page a lot, you know. Everybody just called him CLT, you know. We abbreviate about everybody. Patty says, the stars at 4:30 this morning was awesome. I know, I saw that, Patty, because it was cool. I was watching the skydivers coming down, and they had lights on their feet because it was dark. And I saw other ones, I thought, was that another skydiver? It was stars, you know, in the sky. So they look like a little stars coming down from this. It's pretty cool to watch them. They give us a show right in our backyard. Yeah, Alex says CLT. Yeah, good idea, Alex. Yeah, Ron says it's a racket. So sad. Yeah, it is. It can be a real racket. You know, it's important, but I don't know. Tammy says, Patty, I always try to look up. Yeah, I always look in the sky. Yeah, that's awesome, Patty. He says, Rat, I know what you like. Yeah, all natural medicine. Yeah, everything that grows from the ground is more natural. That's the good medicine. I like it too, just moderation. Yeah, there you go, just everything in moderation, you know. I mean, I made jalapeno poppers yesterday, and we got an air fryer. We'll have a review coming out on that tomorrow, actually. They sent us a air fryer. We had another air fryer, a big one, toaster oven air fryer. It never was worth the crap parts air fryer. Now, I've been testing this one out here, and I'll tell you what, this one works. I've made French fries in it. I've made fish in it. I took breaded tomatoes and fried them in it, and that was good. And then yesterday I made jalapeno poppers in it, and that was good. So this one's working out really, really well. I was kind of down on air fryers because the one we got didn't work, but this one they sent it is working out good. So I got a video out tomorrow. Check out the video. So
a little different than usual. They wanted a script.
Yeah, this one looks more like a commercial. I had to use a script when I shot that video, so it'll look a little different. Tammy says, yeah, and I like it too, just in moderation. And yeah, Alex giving us the okie dokies. Laugh out loud, Tammy, you don't know rat thing, ha. He says, hee Sue. Yeah, Alex says, do you ever go to the small airplane design? Yeah, I do, Alex. In fact, I live just across the road. When you look out off into my deck, there's a road behind us and some trees and stuff. Right on the other side of those trees is the airport. So I live right exactly next to the airport.
We go over there for wings sometimes to eat.
Yeah, sometimes we'll watch them come land. We can see the skydivers, but we don't see them land. They come here and they go down behind the trees and disappear. But sometimes we'll go over there and watch them land, you know. He says, CLT, you got it. John says, some pharmaceuticals are lifesavers. They are. I take Repatha for cholesterol and works like man. Yes, some you really do the job.
Yeah, there is need for them.
Tammy says, John, I take I can't pronounce Averstash 10 for whatever makes me tired. Hey, there's 7. Good morning, 7. There's Dawn. 7 is enough. Check out Dawn's. If you haven't checked out Dawn's page, check her out. 7 is enough. So good morning, Dawn. How's everything up towards Kansas City? My brain goes blank like that. Do I get Alzheimer's? No, I do. It's always been that way. My brain. And you say 7? John says, yeah, I can't take Stanton, but Repatha works amazingly well. No side effects, really new. That's cool. And it's great. I mean, glad it works out. There is some medications you really need. They did a show, like I said yesterday on that TV show, but it's like, lady couldn't afford insulin, you know, and that's a crime, that you need something and you can't afford to take it. That's a real crime, you know. Good morning, Don. 7 says, hi, Tammy. He says, John, I'm going to ask my doctor about that. I need to write that down. Yeah, I would forget, so I'd have to write it down.
I see the advertisements for Repatha.
Right, it says, morning, 7. 7 says, hey, Sue. Alex says, I gotta go, guys. Have awesome. Okay, Alex, you have a great day. Appreciate you stopping by on it. Have a wonderful day down in Miami. So enjoy every day.
Yep, we had a good discussion about his job.
Yes. 7 says, good. Bye, Alex. Have a great day. And he says, see you, CLT. Have a great day. And John says, Tammy, it's also sold as both per a PA inhibitor. A PCK9 inhibitor as Praplodin. I probably said it wrong. Expensive, but it's best thing going, so it works. And he says, sometimes, not all the time. Yeah, that's true. And he says, John, I'm lucky enough to have good insurance. Thanks, John, for the info. Yeah, Ron says, bye, Alex. I don't know if I have good insurance or not. I have insurance. I've never used it, so it's like I do have it. I don't know if it's any good. You know,
Hopefully.
if I ever need it, I hope it's good. John says, Tammy, good luck. Yeah, there's so much things in medical. Sue just switched from her where she was working. She was working for the state of Ohio,
Yeah.
and they had their own medical. But at 65, that plan goes away, and then you have to go into Medicare, which that's so hard. But
What
then
a pain in the neck
that was.
to get all that done.
And then switch all those extra plans, and it shouldn't be that hard. It should. Here's insurance. You're sick, you need a doctor, they pay for it, period. That's just the way it should go. My opinion, but I think it's a good opinion. You know, I'm sick, go to the doctor, they pay for the doctor, out the door I go, and they pay for the medicine and whatever else. It's like, that's the way it should be.
That's why I'm asking John if he has a socialized health care in Canada.
Well, they do. Everybody I've talked to love the Canadian healthcare. I mean, I haven't talked to anybody who said they didn't like it. Wonder Wife has me busy installing a door this morning. Hinge cutting time coming up. That sounds like a project, John. I need a couple new doors in the house. You get good, you can pop down and throw some doors on for me. I've done that stuff. Thanks, John. Dammy. John, do you have socialized health care? And do you like it? Yeah, Rat says, I agree, Bob. Yeah, Tammy says, John, good luck with that. My husband just installed one, so yeah, I got.
I think he's a carpenter, isn't he? I think Tim.
Tammy's husband, Tim.
I think
Is
he's a
handy.
carpenter.
Yeah, I've installed a few doors in my time. Like I said, I have a few that needs to be replaced. It says Canada has the best health care. Yeah, that's what I've gathered. And I said, yep, except for prescriptions. Everyone else is free. Heart transplant, broken bones, surgery, and that's good. I mean, that's great. I think that's wonderful. And I think your prescriptions should be free too. It's like,
Oh, that's awesome.
you know, health is one thing that you have no control over. You have some, you know, but you don't have, if you get sick, it's not because it's not like going out and buying a new shirt. You know, you might need a new shirt, but you could probably get away with it. But health is something that it's a necessity. You need your health. And so that's something that should be taken care of for you. You shouldn't have to go through life worrying about your health, you know. Yeah, Sue says, well, that's awesome, John. And he says, oh, I forgot you were in Canada, John. That's so cool. Yeah, I've got friends Pierre and Anne. They live up in, what town did they?
Montreal.
Near Montreal. And they're good friends of ours.
And John's up in Nova Scotia.
And John's up in Nova Scotia.
And then we have, another couple that came
got
up,
another
Justin
couple.
and Christina's RV Life.
Yeah, Justin and
They're
Christine.
from Montreal.
They're from
also.
Montreal. They check out their channel. They were on last Monday. Actually, they got their 1,000 subscriber while I was on the live chat. That was pretty awesome.
No,
No,
that's
Justin and
another
Christine. But okay, that is
Normantina.
Normantina
This is
got
our
their.
retirement.
This is our retirement.
That's right. They're in Ontario, I believe.
Yeah, so I've got a lot of Canadian friends.
We do have a lot of Canadian friends on here.
Yeah.
That's right.
John says a bit of a doctor shortage in Nova Scotia, but that's temporary. So yeah, like get more in there, you know. It says, hey everyone, hey, there's Jeff B. We missed you, Jeff. You sleep in a little bit? That's okay. He said, hi, Jeff. Jeff says, hey, Sue. Hey, Jeff. I pay around $25 a month for insurance for dental and vision. That's pretty good. And prescriptions and more. So that's really, really good. I don't know what Sue's paying now. It's so confusing.
Well, my prescriptions are $13. My dental is $30, and vision's I think like $2. So it's about $50.
About $50 that you pay out of pocket.
Yeah.
The rest of it between your
I get
benefits gets
for
reimbursed, you know. So, but when you go to the doctor, it costs you a fortune. You know, it cracks me up. Sue is she goes and gets cortisone shots, and then it's like it's $100 some. I go, I thought you had insurance. Well, that's what I have to pay. Really, for a shot? Oh my God! So it's really not worth that much in my book. Yeah, Tammy says, John, that's absolutely amazing. That says, hey Jeff. Jeff says, I forgot it was Thursday. Oh no. We'll have to put a bell on. I forget sometimes. I have to think twice. I go, do I have a chat today or not? So, oh yeah, I do. You know? Who said that's not bad? Hey, John. Yeah, we suffer from beaver attacks and moose injuries when we are out hammered from drinking too much maple syrup. That's a good one, John.
Oh, the visuals.
Those moose and beavers, you got to watch them. Those they'll nail you. But I love that maple syrup. The maple syrup's great. Don says, John, how long does it take you to get in with a specialist? Met someone who said that it was taking 6 months to get their child seen for ADHD. Is that normal? So, yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know, how long does it take to get in here for a specialist? I don't ever went to one, you know? Yeah, laugh out loud, John. That's too funny. Laugh out loud, John. Just says, hey, Ron. Hey, John. Yeah, John says, 7, yes, it's a bit of an issue to get to a specialist. Depends on the urgency. Okay. So, I mean, everything. There's a downfall. Any good system still has a downfall. Any good product can have a downfall. It's just the way it is, you know. It says, hey, Don. Don, if you have a heart issue and you go right to a cyst, much longer. Okay. Damn moose. That's good, Ron. Yeah, I watch this damn moose and the beaver. And he said, I was going to ask something about that. So, yeah, Sue said, Don, I've heard that is one of the downfalls, the length of time it takes to see a specialist for a specialty doctor. Okay. I'm glad I don't have to use them. It's much easier just not have to use them at all. So I'm lucky. I'm lucky. I don't know. Maybe I'm sick and don't know it because I don't go. I'm sick and everybody. Somebody will tell me, yeah, you had that lady come by here trying to sell you this ad plan, and she asked something about mine, and I said, well, I don't go to the doctor, and she goes, would you go to the doctor if you thought you needed to? I go, probably not. Don says, I felt bad for mom. It looks like 2 days to get in. So, yeah, especially if you need it right now, you know. You should be able to go in now. If you're sick and need help right now, you should go in right now. Then he says, I tend to get those darn cysts. It's something that you can't wait on when they flare up. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you got to do it now, not tomorrow, not the next day, now, you know. I'm good on things on now. When I want to do something, I do it now. You know, same thing happens in England as per my cousins in Cornwall. Yeah, don't mind the beaver. They don't bother you so bad. They're smaller. 7 says, hey, Jeff. John says, for instance, if I go to an ER with chest pains, boom, straight into the cardiac lab, so they take it right in.
So I bet that's the key. Go to the ER.
Go to the ER. I know people do that here. They just go to the ER. But I've been with friends taking them down to the ER, and you sit there, and you sit there, and you sit there. My friend had a little scooter, and a car hit him, and he was all banged up, not life-threatening banged up, but he was bleeding everywhere. He sat there in the emergency room, bleeding on the floor, and it's like, could you give him some assistance here, at least maybe? Oh, we'll call you when we're ready, you know. And it's like, that's crazy. I think that's just crazy. And he says, rat, save a tree, eat a beaver. There you go. I wonder what they taste like. If they tough or not. Cook them in the air fryer. Had to do it. Go for it, rat. And he said, that's inside joke. Nobody will get it. I got it.
Yeah, I think they do.
Yeah, we need more doctors here in NS. On the other coast, they have access specialists with GPS. No one waits at all. Well, that's good. But you need them on that side, too.
Yeah, the doctor shortage it does play into it.
Yeah.
Sure.
Tammy says, Sarah says, hey, let's roll out, Bob. You sound like my hub. He never wants to go. He's a man, Don. That's the way men do. A lot of men say, I don't know, doctor. You know, it's like, I'm an old grumps. I'm a, what do you call a curmudgeon? Is that what you call me, a curmudgeon?
Yeah.
I'm an old curmudgeon. And I say what I think anymore. As I got older, you tend to like blurt it out. It's like, did I say that? Yeah, nah, I don't care. I said it anyways. My opinion. Nobody has to agree. Laugh out loud, Tammy. John says, Tammy. He says, John, gets it so does Sue. Yeah, I got it. John, you just have to call me T if you want. So yeah, just T. I've tasted a few. I got that one too, right? Well, I got to run. Hinge chiseling time. Have a good day, everybody. Bye, Lucky Dogs and Lucky Dogs manager. Appreciate you coming by, John. Hey, be careful with the chisel. Don't nick anything you want, like your fingers. You know.
And
so
then you have to go to the ER.
then you'll have to go to the ER. So careful with the chisel, John. But yeah, good luck on the door project. Thanks for stopping by. And he says, Rat, I don't doubt that one a bit. I laugh out loud. And he says, good luck, John. Have a fantastic day. Just say, hey, John, they are that way here now with heart. They get you right on in. Cancer and other serious stuff could take months. Yeah, that's for a fact. He says, bye, John. Have a great day, John. Says, laugh out loud. I haven't heard that word in a while. Curmudgeon. I could come up with some old ones there, Don. It's like, I'm an old curmudgeon, you know. I remember as a kid, see, I've always looked up to the elderly. I've always looked to the elderly my entire life, even when I was young, because they had so much to teach me. And I listened to them because they've been around. They know a little bit just because they've been around. And I used to call them curmudgeons and that, and I think maybe I have became a curmudgeon myself. He says, Jeff, I'm a firm believer in high content THC for treatment. Yeah, I think that stuff's good, you know. I haven't taken it because I'm law abiding and it's against the law yet, so I want some. 7 says, Blue Jill, own.
By Jill.
Oh, by Jill.
John.
By John. This is mistype. By John. Oops, that was supposed to say by John. That's cool. I like typos because that's what I'm the expert at typos. I'm going to spell it wrong, pronounce it wrong. It won't be phonetic, but I don't care. But I'm the king of typos. Laugh out loud, T. Agree, Tammy. I'd like to try it. Yeah. Take care, John. Haha, Don. And he says, I know I've told you guys about my friend who cured his stage 4 heart and lung cancer with it. I really believe that because, you know, for one, it's natural. And it's going to be legal everywhere sooner or later. Get the politicians out of the way. Just throw them to the side and allow people to do what they need to do. And because that's what holds everything up is politicians. You know, just throw them off the side. You know, let them just make sure things going right in the government. Let the rest of us stuff, we'll handle our own, you know. Just says, how's your brother Ron, Bob? Yeah, he was good. I haven't talked to him since the hurricane. How long's that been? About a month.
September.
Almost a month, yeah. But he was good last time, you know. Rat says, I like to sprinkle a little on my food. Oh, I don't think it'll hurt you. Dessert, there you go. That's good dessert. Is that what you call happy dessert? Like a happy little cloud, you know, a happy little bowl of cereal. Water, there you go. Yeah, make a happy little. Yeah, Tammy says doctors can't even believe it. There's no sign he ever had cancer. Isn't that awesome? You know, I'll go on a rant here about there's cures for things that they don't cure. Say the common cold. There's definitely a cure for the common cold. It's a virus, and they could knock that virus down if they wanted to. But there's big money, huge money in cold remedies and all that, so they don't want to. And I think maybe there might be a cure for cancer. If you watch an old movie called Medicine Man, and that was based on a cure for cancer. But I think a lot of stuff there is cures, and they don't do it because it's all about the money. They want to make the money. Yeah, Sue said, that's awesome, Tammy. Tammy said, rat, see, smiling at rat, etc. Yeah, 7 says, that's awesome, Tammy. Bob, you sound like the painter. The painter.
Happy little trees.
Happy little trees. Make a little happy little trees. And, you know, he has a studio right over here in New Smyrna Beach. he was from New Smyrna Beach, and there's a place where you can see Lavalier's paintings. Plus, you can go in there, and they'll teach you how to paint with the little things like he did. But yeah, Bob Ross is a local person here. And he says, 7, it truly is. I said, I believe in Mother Nature. I'm no hippie, that's for sure. I don't know if I was a hippie or not.
I don't think so.
You don't think I was a hippie?
No.
Yeah. I looked like a hippie. Everybody thought I was a hippie when I was young. Had hair cut to my shoulders. I was really, really, really skinny. I looked like a hippie. I wanted to be.
Yeah.
Maybe I was a hippie wannabe. You know? I could have been a hippie wannabe. Is that a dolphin in the background? Yeah, look at that dolphin. There's Flipper. Flipper's right on my shoulder there. Jeff says, too much money lost if cancer's cured. That's true. There's a lot of money be lost. And you say, yep, that's exactly it. Money. That's a Bob Ross studio. Yeah, he said. Oh, Don said, yeah, I love Bob Ross. He was pretty cool. You know, he had some funky hair. His hair was like big. You know? But he was a good painter. He could paint, you know, happy little trees, a little tree here, and a little cloud here. That was pretty cool. True, Jeff. Yeah, Tanny says, Sue, did you know that they have all his artwork in a warehouse and won't sell any of it? Really? Really? That's interesting to know. He has a lot of great paintings. And he says, I'm a hippie now. I was born a little bit late, but raised by hippies. There you go. So your mom and dad was hippies. Oh, so I see you as a surfer, Bob, from Ohio. There you go. You know, I've always hung around the water. I don't get in the water a lot, you know. I'm in the right place if I wanted to be a surfer because...
You get ate by sharks.
Well, that's the thing. The sharks love surfers. They must taste better because they eat a lot of surfers down here in New Smyrna. But it's big. I mean, they're down there at the jetties surfing every day. I would fall down and hurt myself. I'm too old to do that. Surfer Bob. I could have been a beach boy maybe. You know? Didn't know that, Tammy. Yeah, Tammy said, except for my grandma, she raised me and definitely wasn't a hippie. Yeah, my grandparents wasn't a hippie, you know. My grandpa rolled his own cigarettes. And, of course, it looked like a joint, you know. And I remember a lot of the other kids would ask, Grandpa, is that a joint you got there, you know? Because he would use Prince Albert in the can. And, you know, he was good. He could take the one hand and fill it full. And he could roll a cigarette with one hand. And, of course, he'd always put it in his mouth to keep the paper sticking and do it with one hand. And then he'd light it, and a lot of the tobacco would fall off. He always had holes in his shirt where the cigarette dropped down and burnt holes in his shirt, you know. But you'd see Grandpa sitting there smoking on his cigarette. And a lot of times he'd chew it more than he'd smoke it. But that was my grandpa. He wasn't a hippie. He said, laugh out loud, Sue. I'm Tummy Then Sue.
Because I said I'm hippie, not
Oh,
a hippie.
you know, hippie, not a hippie. She got hips. Don says, if you have lived in Florida as a teen, I bet you would have been great at it. Yeah, you know, I mean, a lot of the kids did surf down here. Of course, I didn't come down here until I was in my 40s. I wish I was born in Florida because I always said I was born in the wrong state. You know, I was born up in Ohio, and I hated Ohio my whole life. I hated Ohio. I hated the cold. I still don't like Ohio. So then I moved. You know, I did something about it. I moved down here. I love it here. Florida's wonderful. Best place. I don't think there's any better place in the whole United States than Florida. You know, yeah, it does get hot, but it doesn't get cold. You know, that's the main thing. He says, yeah, my great-grandma chewed tobacco and spit in a can. Yeah, my brother-in-law did that. My brother did that for a while. Ron, he comes on. He did that tobacco thing for a while. Rick does that, so it's kind of gross, but they do it. In fact, when I was a kid, there was a guy, his name was Dewey. He drove a car down the road, and he drove so slow that on our bicycles, we would pass him. But the thing with this, Dewey chewed tobacco, and he'd spit out the window. When you went past Dewey, you had to make sure there was enough room because Dewey would spit on you. So, he was something, but, you know, you just imagine down the side of his car was tobacco juice. It's like gross. Yeah, Sue said, yeah, it sounds like it's a song. Tammy, haha.
My grandma chewed tobacco and spit it in a can.
There you go. That would.
Never was a woman who could do what she could.
Well, see, Sue's gone. Oh, Don says, me too. Born in Missouri, but now I love Texas. So Texas gets hot. I think Texas gets hotter than here. But yeah, I always thought Texas, especially southern Texas, you know. Yeah, and snuff. Stick a little bit between your eye, and like this all the time, you got snuff in your mouth, you know. So, and that a lot of them do. My nephews did snuff, you know. Yeah, like songs. I was drunk the day my mama got out of prison. I love that song. It was cool. She got ran over by a dang old train. And he says, 7, I have never been to Texas. Going to visit one day. Actually, the only time I've been to Texas is I flew, where did I fly? I think I was going to Colorado. And I had to stop in Houston as a changeover planes, you know. So I would laugh out loud. And Rat says, good old Copenhagen. Yeah, just a little pinch between your gum and cheek. You know?
See, that reminds me of a song too. Wonderful, wonderful Copenhagen. It's from a Danny Kaye movie. The one about the stick your finger in a dike. What is it?
I don't know. Rat says, worm dirt. There you go. That's what it looked like. Worm dirt. You know? And he says, laugh out loud, Sue. Yeah, they sniff that snuff. There you go. Sniff that snuff. And he said, oh, Tammy, I think Texans are so very nice, and they don't hog the left-hand lane. Yeah. Well, that says powder. Well, I watch Rusty768 or something or other. Has a YouTube channel. He's in Texas. He's like me. He's an old curmudgeon. Lives in a camper. Has his own piece of land, and it gets hot where he's at. He's in northern Texas, and he goes off to, actually bought another hunk of land in, I think it was New Mexico. He goes up there in the summertime. It's a little bit cooler on it, but it does get pretty hot. Okay, Google, what's the high temperature in Dallas today?
Today in Dallas, expect a high of 96 and a low of 74.
Say 96.
By the way, if you'd ever like to hear a summary of your day, just say good morning.
I don't want to hear it. But yeah, that's so 96. See, it's pretty warm. It gets mighty toasty, but then it gets cold there. I watch this guy in the wintertime. It's like it gets mighty cold there in Dallas and around Texas. So, but I think if you go further south, it's totally different. Yeah, Tanya says, I'm there then. That's a pet peeve of mine. There you go. Rat. That says, stick your finger in the dike. There you go. Stick your finger in the dike. Hold the dike from leaking. And Jeff's laughing at Rat. So he says, yeah, Danny Kaye movie, The Ugly Duckling. He sang a song called Hoping. I don't think I've ever seen that movie. But Don says, yeah, me too, Tammy. I want to go get a poster that says left lane is for passing. But I haven't got it yet. And he said, Rat, you know the punchline, but don't remember. Yeah. Yeah, I know the punchline, but don't remember. Laugh out loud, Rat. Says, oh, yes, hot. Yeah, it does get hot. I don't mind the heat. I can take the heat. I mind the cold. You know, I mean, I get hot, but it doesn't bug me, you know. I mean, I don't, you know, sometimes, like, I have to get cooled down, but it doesn't bother me like the cold. Cold bothers me. A friend of mine came, he says, you know, heat is kind of uncomfortable and that, but cold hurts. And it does. Cold hurts. 7 says, let's make some and pass it out. Passing them out. Or sell them and get rich. There you go. Yeah. 7 says, I could live in Galveston, the vacation during hurricane. And vacation during the hurricane. There you go. Hurricane's not that bad. I've been through many, many of them. And when I first moved down to Florida, it's like the first hurricane came through. It was a huge one out across the Atlantic. It never came in here, but you know, they don't bug me anymore. Yeah, so the amen, sister. And Tammy's got a smile face. Yeah, we've got a bunch of storms spinning around out there now. There's that one hanging out there. It's just going around. He doesn't know where it wants to go.
Is that Karen?
I think it's Karen's the name of it.
Yeah, threw a bunch of spaghetti
And that's like, it's just gone out here, just gone all over. It doesn't know whether it wants to come this way, go this way. And so, you know, I keep eye on them just to, yeah. The main thing, the hurricane, just be prepared in case you're out of power. Make sure you got enough gas for a generator and enough food and water in the house. And the last one was nothing, completely nothing. It absolutely was nothing. We were prepared though. That's the whole thing. Just be prepared. You know, that's all you got to do. Hey, there's Diz. Hello, Patriot pups, dogs, and Diggle Bobs. Diz has the coolest sayings. Hey Diz, I got some footage that I took with you and me. I'm gonna do a little sticker review. Everybody's doing a little sticker review. Robert did one, and Scott Bikes, Boats, and Bivouac, he did one. And it's like I'm gonna do one too. But I got some footage of you and me that I'm gonna put in that footage. So be on the lookout for that one. We'll feature Diz Traveler in it. He says, hello, back Diz. So I love snow at Christmas and sweatshirts weather during the fall. Okay, maybe a couple of snow days with kids, but then I'm ready for summer. See, I like Christmas when it's 80 degrees. You know, I love warm Christmas. No snow. I've had enough snow that I don't care if I ever see snow. But a lot of people love it. Yeah, Rat says, hey Diz. 7 Sag Diz. And then he says, same here, 7. Yeah, this is, I'm sorry I'm late, but I'm awake this morning, but over in Tampa, doctor appointment here, so this is heading over in Tampa. Several people have been to the doctor this morning. Scott had to take his mother-in-law to the doctor. Just says, yeah, they're talking about all 3 of them combining.
All 3 of them, I'm not sure what that is.
All 3 combining. Jeff says, hey Diz. Yeah, Diz. Oh, that sticker, yes. That was done like last year. Well, it was done earlier this year or last decade. Hello, Just and Ratfink. Yeah, I know it's been a while, Diz. I've got that in there, and I never did nothing with that footage, and so I'm combining it with some newer footages, and so I'm gonna make it. I've been doing a lot of videos here, right? I try to get ahead, because then I got other things that don't have time to shoot and edit and that, so I try to keep a month ahead. If you notice, a lot of my videos, when it comes out, I did it about a month ago. This way, if I got something else I want to do, I'm still ahead on my videos. And right now I'm kind of doing a little catch up, done some video editing, and I probably put out too many videos. I put out a lot of videos. You know, I mean, this week I had an extra one I threw in, that Christmas one on Tuesday. I just didn't know where I wanted to put it. I just stuck it up on a Tuesday, you know. But I enjoy making them, and you know. So, but gosh, I'm coming up. Won't be long. I'll be 1,000 videos. You know, 1,000 videos. That's a lot of videos. Diz is smiling. Yeah, and it takes some work. This one I did yesterday. This review of this air fryer took me a little longer because I had to use a script. I scripted it because that's what they wanted me to do, and it was a little different. The video looks a little different, so you know, like I said, it'll be out tomorrow. Check it out. I just had a different look about it because I did a lot of scripting, which I normally don't script nothing. I go right off the top of my head. Oh, this said, yeah, I got a rental vehicle, tried to get the Ford Fusion hybrid, but they could not get one ready. Even though I placed a reservation, 3 months ago, and you still didn't get one. And he says, Tim hurt his back and has been down, but don't worry, they won't stay home. Can't get him to go to the doctor. Well, you know, he's probably like me, Tammy. I probably wouldn't either. My arm, I did something to my arm. I don't know what I did. But man, if I pull it a certain way, it just hurts like crazy. I ain't got no doctor, but... yeah, he's driving you nuts. I would drive you nuts too, Tammy. So they gave me a Chevy Equinox, but holy moly, them windows are dirty. Spotty, nasty, needs some dog detail done. That's what I got to do with the camper. I got a dog. I need to do the car too. Go on and give him a good bath. Is your rental vehicle for your trip to the Smokies or for today. Yeah, I know Diz's going to be heading up to the Smokies for a little trip. That'll be fun. So, oh, that's awesome, Bob. Thanks, Diz. Or thanks, Seven. I say my mouth goes. Thanks, Seven. Oh, Tammy, hope Tim feels better. Yeah, me too. You know. Oh, Tammy says, or why can't I speak right? Don says your cooking is yum. Well, thank you, Don. That I like to experiment, and sometimes it really comes out good. Actually, really most of the time, but once in a while one will not be as good. Yeah, I just said the Smokies. I got my minivan rented for a while until next weekend. We leave October 6th on a Sunday, so it's not too far away. Diz. Looking forward to seeing some video from that. Yeah, Don says I keep buying the ingredients. I should somehow get a how do you call it, an affiliate to food, so people could buy the ingredients. Okay, he says, me too, Sue. I know he's a lot of pain. A huge baby, though. I thought I'd taken care of him when I'm hurt like he does. Yeah, that's okay, seriously. I love my guy. Yeah, we're a pain in the butt, but, you know, we mean well.
They're worth it.
They're worth it. So it says, I have the stuff for the chicken pizza thing, and I can't wait to get the Tuscan chicken. Oh my God, we have similar taste buds. Both of those were really good. I just popped in my head about the pizza chicken one day and go, you know, I'm going to try that. I'm going to film it, heck of it. And it was really, really good. I'm going to do that again.
And I like that you put some of the pepperoni on the outside too, because they get nice and crispy. Then.
Yeah, nice crispy.
You just had some leftovers, is why you did that.
Mm-hmm.
It was good.
I put some on the outside of that.
Oh, you forgot to put the pepperoni on the inside.
Yeah. I have to look at it. I forget what I do. I have to look at my videos to see what I made. This is, so I bought me some super duper Windex and a roll of paper towel at CBS. That'll do it. I went out there today and I shoot a lot of video through the car. I have that dash cam. I really like this dash cam I got. It really makes excellent video. I've been using it a lot. But you got to keep your windows clean. Tammy says, I hope you have a ton of fun, Diz. Yeah, I hope you so too. Yeah, well, then my glasses nose pad flew off, lost the screw, and bought me a new pair of readers and removed those pads. Were basically, did eyeglass surgery. That's why these are dollar store glasses. I don't have a prescription. I've never been to an eye doctor. But I can't, right now, I can't see the chat. It's all blurry. I can see everything else just fine, but I can't see the chat. Slip these on, I can see the chat fine, so. Yeah, Rat says, that stinks T, get him better. Yeah, take care of him. He'll be all right. Haha, Diz. And he says, Rat, I'm working on him, thanks. Got to keep at him. How long have we been here? You know, I use this new software, my timer thing. 850. Well, I know the time is, but it tells you how long you've been on. And I know that's somewhere here, but I don't know where it's at.
2 minutes ago, it's on the bottom. Yeah. Mine's on the bottom of the screen.
Well, see, I have a different, one than you did. See, there's some analytics on here. Oh, I've been average watching, viewer activity. Yeah, so I'm using a different. YouTube did some changing around. I'm using a different software that I'm streaming with, and the only thing, like I said, I'm missing how long I've been on. It doesn't, I don't see where it's telling me that. So it can tell me it in my OBS, but that's been active longer than the actual stream. Anyways, I'm rattling.
What did we watch yesterday? Oh, on our camera screen, the one cat who attacked a squirrel the other day.
We've seen hawks.
In the front yard, and we saw this big bird flying around. We started laughing. It would be kind of funny, not funny, if a big bird flew down and got the cat.
He got the squirrel. And maybe the bird will get the cat. The cat's a murderer, man. He nailed that squirrel. I can't. And it's like we just happened to be looking at the security camera, and this cat was stalking that squirrel, and the squirrel ran right at him, and man, he was on him. They rolled around, and poor squirrel. That was the end of the squirrel on it. But yeah, I can't believe he caught him. It was cool, but kind of weird. I don't know, it's animal stuff, but
I know it's a survival of the fittest.
It is. Yeah, Tank said this. We are constantly doing surgery on ours. I know glasses. You got to have the little screwdriver and keep them on. Tank said we lost you early last Thursday. We had to make up for lost time, Bob. I know it just. Well, yeah, it just went off last Thursday, and I couldn't get it reconnected. Now, like I said, I've changed different software. This is the second time I've used this software, and I think it's working good. They've redid some stuff, so I hope it continues to work good. But yeah, we did lose it. This is Tammy. Okay, I'll send you these two plus 250 readers, and you will have to only one loose nose pad. It's used to them, but they were on Diz's nose. Yeah, they're a collector's item because they were on Diz's nose. Yeah, Sue said, poor squirrel. I can't believe the cat caught it. Yeah, he did. And Tammy's smiling, Diz. Haha, Diz. Yeah, I've got glasses here. I have glasses sitting everywhere. Here's another pair on. I think these are either 2.5, 2.75. Some of them even get this 3 if I do close-up work. Diz says, yeah, if you all want Diz's used nose pads, only about a year old, he'll sell you a pair of glass nose pads. Yeah, then they're actually came off of Diz Traveler's glasses. He says, we have a ton of those, Diz. I have a whole drawer full of glasses. I've got an extra pair in the camper, an extra pair in the car. Once in a while, I'll lose a pair. The one day we were out filming, and I put the camera on the roof of the car, and I had taken my glasses off and laid them on the roof. Started down the road, and I go, you know something, where's my glasses? And oh, you know something, I bet I laid them on the roof. And of course, they weren't there any longer. You know, yeah, collector's items. They become a collector's item. So it's like if you guys watched Traveling Robert's last video, and he did the sticker review. The sticker that Robert has is the collector's item sticker. I don't have any more of those, and I don't know if I could get any more of those. And so he has a collector's item. Diz has got one. It's not the collector. The ones I've been giving out now is not collector. That's the newest ones. Diz says, I would gladly take $400 for the pair. Yeah, I would too. I'll sell mine for $300. We'll have a bidding war. If you want these Lucky Dog glasses for only, send me $300 and I will send them to you. So
send us no money and we'll throw them in the trash.
Yeah, so
that's better.
There you go.
Instead of in the drawer.
He said there are 6 pairs right in front of me. Yeah, I've got one here, there's another pair over here, and I got a pair on my head. That's the way it is when you lose your sight. Haha, I left them on top of the car. I did. You know, I left them on top of the car, and like they were gone, you know. Well, they're only $1. That's a nice thing. We go down to the Dollar Tree, and I'll get 2 or 3 pairs, 4 pairs, and it's like mops. We get a $1 mop. It's not the best mop in the world, but when it starts getting yucky and smelly, you just throw it out and get another one, you know. So we even use disposable mops. Everything's disposable now. Hey Sue, I told Tim if we ever have a baby, he would have left it on the roof of the car and took off. He's kind of airheaded.
Oh, no.
I don't know if that's worse than leaving the baby in the car, in the hot car, or leave the baby on the car. Rat says, I left my kids on the roof of the car and drove 30 miles before I reminded. Oh no, Rat, that was pretty cool. I'm glad they stayed on. Yeah, they were okay. They were in the carriers. Oh no, Cammy, haha, Rat. That is funny, Rat. Laugh out loud, JK.
He goes, joke, that's a joke.
Joke, it's a joke. That's a joke, son. That's a joke. Remember that chicken? He said, it's a joke, son. It's a joke.
The rooster.
The rooster, yeah.
Rooster Cockburn, whatever.
Yeah, that's a joke, son. It's a joke. A lot of times people don't take jokes nowadays, you know. Yeah, I was coming back from the bar. There you go. Just said, you're so crazy, Rat. Yeah, the trouble with our society today, so many things are a joke, and people even end up in jail. It's like, I was just joking. You got to watch so carefully what you say anymore, because the world's crazy.
But then there's these stupid people who actually leave their kids in the
Well,
car,
yeah,
or your
and
dog's
or
in the
done just
car,
stupid
and
things.
forget about them.
Right, I never would.
How can you possibly forget your kid or dog in a car?
I don't know.
I don't get it.
I don't know. It's crazy. Yeah, crazy cool. Yeah, the world has done went nuts. I don't think it's going to change either. Rat says, I'm a proud parent. Yeah, I bet you are too, Ron. You know, it's like I can just hear it in your voice. You love your kids. That's all good. Just like I love my lucky dogs. We know you are, Rat. Yep. It's yeah, it's like my dogs mean probably as much to me as everybody's kids would mean to them, because that's all I got. I have no kids, so I have my dogs, and they mean a lot to me. You know, they are my kids. Who says, yeah, I just don't get how you forget your kids or pets in a hot car. You know, I can't figure it out. You know, can't figure it out. It's called craziness. Idiots. Remember we talk about idiots? I don't have my idiot. I don't think I have my idiots. Idiots amongst us. I don't have that anymore. You know, Milidiots. You know.
It's not just Milidiots that leave their kids in the car.
Yeah, there's a lot of foul play out there these days. I haven't used this for a while. Does it even work? Let's see if this works. Let's do a cuckoo chicken. Let's blow up cuckoo chicken. We haven't done that for quite a while. It's like cuckoo chicken's in for trouble. There he goes. Cuckoo chicken's out. I haven't run that one for a long time. Yeah, that says, like I said, kids are 23 and never had them ever say shit. Well, that's good. I've never said shit. Never. Or any cuss word. You never heard me ever say it. Cool, Rat. Don't know how they do it. You know? Yeah, they're good kids. That's the whole thing. They're all good kids, you know? Okay, guys, we came up on about an hour. I'm going to go out here and do a little more work in the road trek. I'm going to put the bed back in place. And I'm going to do that here this morning. We'll be back. The weekend's coming up. Tomorrow's Friday, and got the weekend coming up. We'll be back again on Monday. And we'll, what is it, at 6 p.m. Monday? Oh, no, cuckoo chicken. Yeah, see, I did cuckoo chicken a number.
See the real cuckoo chicken hanging in the tank.
Yeah, he's back there. He's right there hanging in the tank, so we've never took him out.
Where's Ted?
Oh, there's Ted. Hi, Ted. We're getting ready to leave. Just getting ready to get off, Ted. Good morning, Ted. How you doing?
Just opened his peepers.
Yeah, he's awake. Like, I like that. I like your eyes, Ted, because there used to be, I think it was Moon Hubcap, some car sticker. You used to have these two eyeballs, and you could get those stickers when I was a kid. And I was always wanting those stickers, but I like that little icon you use. Have a good weekend, everybody. Yeah, we're going to get out here. We'll be back on Monday. Everybody be careful, have fun, have a good weekend. So we'll see everybody back then. Thanks for everybody stopping by. I appreciate every one of you guys. Without you guys, we wouldn't have nothing but me sitting here yapping. So I love every one of you guys. We'll see you guys again back on Monday.
Bye, all.
Bye, all. I hope I'm doing this right. I don't know that went. If you'd like to support our channel, we have links down below that you can click on. We're an Amazon affiliate. We have stickers available. We have a t-shirt store where you can buy t-shirts and coffee chat mugs. Or if you just want to support us, you can support us through the PayPal link. So we appreciate all your help. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.